The only thing is when you try and kiss me with morning breath. If I say my breath stinks and you want to kiss me anyways, I just kind of want to gag a little bit. A, because I know my breath smells terrible, and B, because I definitely know your breath smells terrible. Like, if it's the morning, don't kiss me. Just, like, kiss on the forehead or something. Don't try and do it anywhere near my nose or my mouth.
What about your vagina?
If you want to. I mean, I wouldn't want to.
See how most people have morning breath? A lot of girls have morning vagina.
Do they really?
Yeah, because they sat there all night and they sweat in their sleep.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's why when you say, like, what about down there? I'm like, I don't think you'd want to, but okay. Doesn't bother me none.
Alright, what's next?
Okay, the next is, okay, now we're starting to get into, like, the relationship kind of stuff. And this one is not being romantic.
Oh, see, I can't really defend that without getting into what I'm supposed to talk about. So I'll just jump to my stuff a little bit, and I'll skip those when I go over them.
Okay, because I like the only thing I have to say about not being romantic is I'm not really like a big romance person. Just in general, I'm not. But one thing that does piss me off is that when a guy is trying to be romantic and then he complains about having to be romantic. It's like, I did not ask you to do this. I did not ask you to be romantic. Like, when we got to know each other, I'm pretty sure I made it clear that whether or not you're romantic, it does not matter to me. Like, actually it makes me feel better if you're not as romantic.
I don't think people realize when they date you that you're a man and
oh, gotcha.
So
okay.
That doesn't apply.
Alright, but because I was telling you a story about how I was going on a date with one of my boyfriends that I'd been with for about probably a little bit over a year at the time, my very first boyfriend. And he took me out, and all he did the entire time was complain about how I never, like,
save that story for
never
next
paid
week.
for anything. Okay, save it for next week.
It's a Valentine's Day story. We'll
okay,
talk
my
about
bad.
it
But
next
okay,
week.
you get what I'm saying though, right?
I get what you're saying. Okay.
Like, being romantic and then complaining about...
Because the thing is that... Okay, you know how girls are expected to look pretty and expected to do this and do your hair and shave your legs and all this shit? That is the female expectation. The guy's expectation is to appreciate all that shit. And, like, sometimes we're just too lazy to do it. And the few times that we are, we get punished. Like, we get bitched out.
Like what? Give me an example.
An example would be when a girl gets her hair done. And I'm sorry, guys just don't notice that thing. We notice, oh, she looks nice today.
Yeah.
It doesn't cross our mind to say anything about it, which, yes, is our fault. But you look nice every day. That's why we're dating you. We think you're attractive. Okay? But
yeah.
when you get your hair done and you're like, you notice anything different? It's like, your socks aren't matching. What do you expect? She's like, no, I got my hair done. I can't believe you didn't notice. It's like, sorry. It looks nice. I don't know what else you want me to say. I didn't notice.
I don't think I've done that. I'm sure I've done it in like a different situation that I can't think of right now, but like the hair thing, I can't really relate to that.
Yeah, because you always did your hair like a guy's. You notice anything different? I look like a guy.
hey, that was back in the day when I did not care about how I looked, and I was like, well, I can straighten it every day, or I can chop all this crap off, and I just chopped it all off and ended up looking like a man. It was awkward.
So what's next?
Okay. No, what's next? So we're gonna go back to not being romantic, right? Okay. So I can definitely relate to this next one, and that is guys wanting to have anal sex. And I've never done it, but my most recent ex like asked all the freaking time, and why? He said because it feels better, and I was like, wow, okay.
Anal sex. Okay. Here's another role reversal, because I had a girlfriend that loved DP. She was a huge fan of it.
Okay. All
so
right.
she
This is interesting.
she wanted it, and it feels good. It's tighter. There's more. I don't know if they're muscles, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like the point is that the muscles in your butt are supposed to push things out. So when something's going in, it's pushing against it. It creates friction, Friction.
Fiction.
I've been
And that is
drinking.
how non-fiction
I've been
was
drinking,
born.
I'm not gonna lie. This episode of Mai Tai and ToJo versus the Airwaves is sponsored by 4 beers.
And Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, and Buffalo Wild. We
20
did have
Buffalo
dinner
Wild
before this.
Wings.
But, yeah, it feels good. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why they would ask it, because
I heard from one guy that it was like, it was the power that you know that you finally got to it. Like it was like that,
okay.
that
you know
shrine
what?
at the top
I
of the
can
hill.
understand that, but in a different aspect. For me, for example, you know, I've told you before that I don't like oral. I don't like getting oral. I love giving it.
Yeah, you're
ladies.
definitely
Ladies,
a girl.
I love giving
you
it.
might as
but
well just.
I don't
we
like.
should switch roles right now. Like I should read off
We
all
should.
the things that guys hate about girls, and then.
Okay, but
Okay.
I lost my train of thought.
You hate oral is where we were starting, and we were talking about anal, and then you lost your train of thought. I hate you. We're on a talk show.
I really did. I'm so lost. I'm gonna have to chill.
All right. Well, let me keep talking about this. All right. So my ex-boyfriend, his reason is that it felt better, and I'm not sure. Like I'm.
Oh no. Okay. You said it was because you got to finally do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my argument is that I like that feeling too, but in a way it's like, for example, I had a girlfriend that didn't give blowjobs at all. Now, I don't like oral. I don't. But she had given one of her exes oral, and which is why she decided she didn't like oral.
Yeah.
So now, I'm the ex that didn't get oral. I don't even like oral, but now I have to get it just to say that I got it.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
That might be the anal thing, in which it's like, everyone's got to have sex with you. Come on, you're a whore.
Yeah. Yeah.
You spread your legs
but
for half the school,
get to do
but
the
I
butt.
get to do the back, you see? So now you're a whore only for me.
Yeah, because I'm not sure if I'm the only girl that has this fear, but it's just like, what if I accidentally like crap? Like, I just, like, my reason for not wanting to do it is A, losing my original virginity was terrible enough as it was. Why the hell would I want to lose another virginity of mine? And the other thing is that, like, it takes your body a while to get used to it. Like, I'd be terrified to just, like, crap everywhere. Like, I can't be the only girl with this, like, feeling.
Some people can control their bodily functions, Mai. I know that may sound difficult and
I'm
impossible
telling you,
to
because
you.
this is, like, most of the girls I talk with. Like, when you start having sex for the first time, you kind of somewhat lose control of, like, bodily functions. Like, I don't want to say, like, you lose it completely, because you do not. But there are embarrassing things that happen that you cannot control. Huh?
I think this goes back to the queefing conversation.
Yeah, it kind of has to do with queefing. Like, the first time you queef, like, it scares the crap out of you. Like, what was that? What was that? Was that you? Oh, no. It's just that, like, it takes a while to get used to. And like, I don't know. I just think that getting used to it is not worth it.
Okay.
Yeah. But, okay, anyways, I guess I have, like, 2 more things on here that I'm going to talk about. One is, I guess it goes with wanting anal all the time, wanting BJs and sex all the time, which I
wanting sex all the time.
don't see a problem with. I guess, like, some girls it's a thing, because I had a couple girls that agreed to the same thing. But I also have, like, I know another couple girls that
if your boyfriend wants to have sex with you all the time, it is a good sign. Okay. And here's why. Okay. Because guys jack off on, like, a daily basis. You know why? Because we're comfortable with ourselves. We're comfortable to the point where, you know what, we don't even want it. It just sounds like, oh, you know what, I got 10 minutes. Let's get it out of the way. I'll have an orgasm. It'll be fun. And I'll have killed 10 minutes. It'll be cool. Now, when you're comfortable with a girl long enough and you love her, it means that you're comfortable with yourself. And another thing is that when you're comfortable with yourself in a relationship, you can't just go and jack off for 10 minutes. It's not very good. So let's just have sex for 10 minutes. What's the big deal? You'll like it. I'll like it. We'll have fun.
What if
she
doesn't like it? Because I have a friend that doesn't like it. Yeah.
If she doesn't like it, then she needs to, I don't know, get a different boyfriend. I don't know. That's weird. That's a stupid question.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't see the problem with this, because I'm sure you know me and Eileen, like, this is not a problem for us. I guess.
No,
but then again, I haven't really been.
And I think most people is not a problem.
Okay, alright, so maybe it's just like those like 2-3 people.
I think, you know what, I think when it comes to stuff like that, it has something to do with their past or whatever.
Yeah, okay, alright. Okay, so moving on, very last one.
Okay.
Why the hell do you guys not like to use condoms? That's what I want to know. And I'm sure...
It is on, bitch!